Hey you guys, my name's Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here checking it out, please think about hitting that subscribe button down below if you guys enjoy my content. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for returning. I really do appreciate it. I am on a random posting schedule, so if you guys don't want to miss any of my uploads, make sure to hit that notification bell down below. Babe, come here. What is that? Come here. I'm recording. Show him the baby.
No, show him the child.
Who got this bear?
Grandma bought the bear.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the
That
baby?
is so cute. And it's got a little baby bear.
Oh, the boy.
You got your little Christmas bear, Dallas? So cute.
Dallas
okay, well,
Robert.
I was just doing my intro.
Okay.
That's so adorable. Oh, go put him in his room.
Oh, come on.
Alright you guys, so in today's video we are going to be doing some plant shopping. I have a few short little clips at the Home Depot. We're going to be plant shopping, and if you can tell from the title of this video, I rescued this Monstera. Spoiler alert, this is what I end up getting from the shopping trip, but I bought this guy. Okay, so 1 month ago, it's 1 month ago today is when I had my baby, and I bought this literally the day before I had him. We like went out, I was trying to like walk around and stuff and get things going, and I ended up finding this guy. Spoiler alert, this is how much I got him for, $12. So you understand why I bought him. Normally, you know, knowing I'm gonna be having a baby at any moment, I wouldn't be bringing plants in, but $12, he was such a good deal, I had to get him. So the problem is, because I had the baby, he got neglected and, you know, nothing done to him. He was sopping wet too. So literally I have watered him one time 2 days ago, and that's when I noticed he has thrips. Okay, I've never dealt with thrips before. I thought it was spider mites at first. I do have a little clip up close that I'll show you guys. Last night at like 1 in the morning when the baby was up crying and my husband was dealing with him, I took some rubbing alcohol and just wiped down like any visible ones off the leaves, but I'm gonna severely chop him down. So I'm gonna give you guys some close-ups and kind of tell you some signs to look for. And yeah, I didn't notice any pests on him when I first got him, but you know, not to say that there isn't any, and you always have to be wary, especially bringing plants in from a big box store or any place really can bring pests. So I normally have a really strict routine that I like quarantine them by themselves, and I wipe them down or spray them or check the soil or change the soil, and I did none of those things. Like I said, I left them, you know, for a month basically untouched. So yeah, when I noticed, well, I thought something was going on, so I pulled him out of my laundry room and brought him in here by himself. So hopefully he didn't spread any thrips to the laundry room. And when I first noticed, I only saw the little white ones, which the white ones are like, they're not flying yet. But I did notice last night when I was wiping the leaves, there were some little black ones, and the little black dots mean that they can like fly, you know, and jump from plant to plant. So I do have some other plants in here, you know, from my front porch. They're not super important to me. So luckily I'm smart enough to not put this in my plant room, but I really hope he didn't spread anything to the other plants in my laundry room last week when we were gone to the beach. So I do need to probably check those. But anyways, we're gonna tackle this guy. First, we're gonna do some shopping. I'm gonna show you guys how I got him for such a good deal, and then let's get to chopping him and hopefully treat him and quarantine him, all that stuff. yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel stupid for buying this plant a little bit, but like I said, I didn't know I was going to be going into labor the next day, and because I got it for $12, I mean, it's a beautiful plant, okay, for $12. But let's go ahead and show you some close-ups, because the first thing that I'm going to do is severely cut this thing down. Like, I am only going to leave the newest leaves and any leaves that don't have damage. If the leaves have any kind of damage on them, I'm cutting this guy back. I really don't feel bad because, like I said, he was $12. And now knowing that he has thrips, if there's any kind of like thrip damage on the leaves, the coloring and stuff is not going to come back. Once they are on there, they just like suck the life out of your plant. And what made me realize that it was thrips instead of spider mites was because like it has like they were moving kind of fast, okay? It looked like it had some webbing on it. I don't know, it was just really dusty and dirty, and they were like kind of moving around a little fast. And then once I got to looking at the leaves, on the back side of the leaves there were like brown spots, and that is a sign of thrips. And then last night I noticed the little thrips that were like white. First they start off as white and they can't fly, and then they turn into the adult ones and then they can fly. They're like the tiniest little specks though, you guys. I always thought thrips were like bigger. I just thought they were bigger. Maybe they'll get bigger, I don't know. But I swear to you, last night at like 1 in the morning I was up and I was in here with my rubbing alcohol and paper towel, and I was just wiping all these leaves down just because I started getting paranoid. Like, I don't want this to spread to anything. So anyways, let me stop blabbering. Let's get to chopping this guy down. Like I said, I'm going to chop down like so many leaves off of this thing to where it's just, you know, the main new leaves or some of the bigger adult leaves, any juvenile leaves, I'm going to cut back. I'm not going to feel bad because it was $12. And I do need to change the soil in this since it had thrips, but for right now, I'm probably just gonna like spray the top of the soil and keep him quarantined on his own. He probably will not be living anywhere that any of my other plants are. I do have another bedroom that has no plants in there, and I could put him in front of the window and just remember to open the blinds every day. So that might happen, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you up close and give you guys some examples of what thrip damage looks like on a $12 rescue Monstera that I probably should not have bought, and I should be taking care of my other plants, but this is what we're doing. Okay, so when you look at it like this, it looks good and the new leaves are really pretty. That's why I want to get this under control. But if you start to look kind of closely, like look at how yellow that is around the edges. The same as this. You see how like chlorotic and yellow it is around the edges. And then it just keeps on with a lot of the leaves. Like this leaf right here was probably one that had the most thrip damage, and it looks really bad. Okay, actually there are some thrips right there. Do you see those little black dots? That is the adult thrips that can fly. So a lot, what you want to look at, yeah, look at how bad this is. Okay, do you see the back side of this leaf, the little white dots? Yeah, that's thrips. So I'm going to chop this leaf off. Like I said, I'm chopping it severely down so I can get this under control. And it does tend to just suck the life out of your plant. You see him moving around right there. And you see how this has like browning spots on it and just the discoloration. And the same thing right here. Like this one looks really bad. But yeah, always check the back side of the leaves. Like look at all those brown spots. So all of these are getting chopped. A lot of them honestly are getting chopped. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, it's a beautiful plant. Like it's very much, it has mature leaves. It's pushing out some new growth. So I don't know, you guys. I have it in this bin because I just took my watering can and watered it in here, and the water just dripped out. So I'm going to put this plant on a piece of cardboard, and then we're going to chop. I have my laundry basket still with my dead leaves in the other room. So I'm going to grab that to put all of these in because I don't want it spreading. But yeah, it sucks because it did not have this damage when I first bought it. If I would have been on top of this and I would have treated this when I first got it, I really don't think that we would have any issues. But here we are. So we're going to deal with it now. Okay, so it did have 2 pots with it, which is so crazy, and they are the same, but ew, that has water in it. I need to dump that water out because this first one I guess had a hole, and when it caught the water in it. Yeah, I need to deal with that. But hey, I got an extra pot, I will just be keeping it in this. But for now, I'm just gonna, I have a piece of cardboard right here. I'm just gonna move it over and put this bad boy on it. I would not recommend just rubbing any plant down with straight up rubbing alcohol, but in times of crisis, knowing that this plant has like rubbery leaves, it can take it. I did. I just wiped him straight out, and he's heavy now because he's been watered. All right, let me go back, get my trash bin. Here is what I'm using. The laundry basket, the garbage bag, again, for my trash. Honestly, it's the same bag from last week. I just haven't emptied it yet. I do have some like really good snips, but I don't know where they are, so we're just using these scissors. Should I go look for them? Probably, but for right now, this is what we're doing. I feel like I need to move you guys a little closer. Let me do that. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Maybe this is a better view. All right, so first thing, I am just gonna go ahead and start taking off all of the small leaves. Like, look at how bad. That's really bad. Yeah, or any of them that I see that have thrip damage. I don't know. I feel like I should just cut off all the small leaves and just, and just leave the mature ones. But I'm just going with the worst ones first. Any of them that I see like this, those are going to be the first ones we cut. How was your Thanksgiving? Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Thank you so much for all your kind comments on my last video of introducing Dallas. We have been settling in a little bit more. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to answer the comments yet, so I'm sorry about that. I need to like sit down and take the time to do it. Yeah, a lot of this plant is damaged. That just has just ugly leaves. I know it seems like I'm cutting a lot. I am, but like these leaves are damaged, and yeah, it has thrip damage on it. Look at the edges. So some of them that I'm cutting that you guys might not be able to tell. And yeah, it also has thrips crawling on the back of the leaves. That's not variegation. That's just from me watering it like 2 nights ago, and it still has a lot of water in it. But yeah, they're so freaking tiny. And maybe I just missed them because I haven't had them before. But yeah, I need to check my laundry and plants, but hopefully it was contained pretty well. So I really don't want to have to cut all these leaves, but like, look, they're damaged. They're broken and have thrip damage, and it looks like it might have some mealybugs. I can't tell if that little white thing right there is a mealybug or not, but yeah, it's just, it's not going to perk up or anything, so I have to cut it down. This plant is going to be like cut way down, you guys. I do always feel up the stem to see if there's a new leaf, because like a new leaf will sprout out of, you know, a branch like that. But it just needs to be done. The less leaves, the less thrips. That's what I'm telling myself. I mean, honestly, like all of these have a little bit of damage on them, but all right, this is what we are left with. Okay, I need to probably point the camera up. That's not too bad. Okay, it's definitely a lot more sparse than it was before, but I'm okay with it. So now I gotta decide. I think I want to hose him off, but I also want to wipe him down with rubbing alcohol. I think I'm going to wipe him down with the rubbing alcohol first and then take him outside to hose him off, just to be sure to get everything. So I am, do this at your own risk, okay? This is just what I'm doing. It doesn't mean that this is what you guys have to do, but I'm just taking a paper towel and some rubbing alcohol, and I literally just squirt it on here and wipe the leaves down, especially where I see them. And then, like I said, we're gonna go outside and hose it off just to be sure. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the thrips problem. But yeah, I soaked this down. This is 70%. I soak it down pretty good. And like I said, I already did this last night, so you'll still probably see a lot of dirt on this because this boy was really dirty. But I think he'll come back good. I really do. They like to be chopped. It's going to promote, you know, new growth. So I always hold my hand on the back of the leaf and then just rub it up each of its little fronds, petioles, whatever. And I scrub on the back, and then I just kind of go down the stem. I know this seems really excessive, but it pretty much will kill any pest. And like I said, this is like a plasticky type leaf. It still has some thrip damage right there, but we're gonna leave it. Yeah, so I just hold my hand and rub. I know this will be fine. I know some of you guys are gonna freak out and be like, you should not be using alcohol like that, but it's my plant. And like I said, it was only $12. So what do I really have to lose? You can't even get lunch for $12. So hopefully this guy will come back really nice and beautiful, but I am gonna have to stay on top of it. I also saw where you could use a lint roller. I was watching somebody's video that you could use a lint roller and just roll over the leaves before you would like do this or anything to catch them, which is really, really smart. But yeah, I'm just gonna rub it and then we're gonna go wash it. I also might spray. I have some insecticidal soap. I don't want to have to use it, but I also might spray this guy down with insecticidal soap and then hose it off. So yeah, it's actually warm today. Like it's warm today. It's gonna be cold, I don't know, the rest of the week. We had like a warm couple days and the sun is getting ready to set, and I want to take Dallas for a walk. So I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna take him out and hose this guy off and spray him down, and then I'm gonna take Dallas for a little bit of a walk. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, have you guys had thrips? What is your experience with it? I hear they're horrible. That's why, like, there's a little part of me that's mad that I even got this plant. I hear it's horrible to deal with, and at least I'm smart enough to put this one in the other room, you know. But I really hope it didn't get on any of my plants that were in my laundry room, because this was in there with it for a while. But when I checked this plant, it only had the white ones the other day. Like, I didn't see any little black ones. So I think it like just had an outbreak, hopefully. And the new leaves I want to be really careful with, a little bit more gentle, because they are not hardened yet. They're really fragile. And I am just kind of wiping up the stems as well. So I'm just gonna wet my paper towel. Not as dirty as it was last night, but still, yeah, like I still see them. So hopefully this will kill them. And then hosing them down. But yeah, he's gonna be in quarantine forever, because I am not putting this thing in my plant room. Not gonna happen. This one, did I wipe him? I think I wiped him already. And that new leaf right here that's unfurling, I'm not gonna wipe this one. I'm just gonna hose it or spray it. All right, I think that's pretty good. Also, you want to get like any kind of like debris or anything you can off the top of the soil. And I will repot this guy. I'm just not going to do it today. I only have short periods of time before I have to feed the baby again. But yeah, Ruben, he just gave him a bottle because I've been trying to pump some, but y'all, it's a lot. That's a whole nother story. I'll spare you. But we're gonna take him outside. We're gonna rinse him off. I don't know, he doesn't look too bad. I probably need to try to like grab him together, but I am in my slippers. I forgot I'm in my slippers, so I gotta go change and put on some shoes before I get my slippers wet. Come here. Come here. Come here, my boy. Oh, good boy. You can't be going far away, okay? Stay right here. Okay? Go stay right here. Okay, better watch out. So I am going to spray some of this in the soil, like around the top of the soil. Hopefully this will. It says it controls aphids, mealybugs, mites, leaf hoppers, scale, thrips, whiteflies. So this is supposed to kill thrips. I don't like to have to use this if I don't have to. Also, sorry, I live across from a golf course and they're running around picking up the golf balls and it's super loud. So fast forward we go. Alright, that's it. Sprayed him down, I hosed him down, and then I soaked him with the insecticidal soap, and I sprayed all on the top of the soil, like really soaked it down so it would hopefully kill if there's anything in the soil until I get a chance to repot this guy. But I am going to leave him out here tonight, overnight, and then tomorrow before I bring him back in, I will probably just, you know, wipe the leaves just to be sure. But hopefully this gets him under control. I know that like hosing your plant off and stuff is really good, and luckily I do have my mudroom bathroom, so I can bring this guy in there next time and hose him off. But I need to like stay on top of like hosing him down and checking the leaves like weekly, because just treating for thrips one time is not going to make them go away. They'll come back. Just like any other pest, they'll come back. And yeah, I really want to make sure to stay on top of this so I don't spread anything to the rest of my collection. So hopefully this got it under control. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do the right thing? Did I not? Do you have suggestions? Go ahead and tell me. I still have my fall wreaths out. I haven't put up my Christmas tree or anything. Hopefully this weekend I can put some Christmas things up, because if I don't do it soon, there's gonna be no point in it. But I don't know, you guys, I've just been so crazy with baby, I just like haven't had the energy to do it. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go on inside. Come here, give me hugs. Do you want to see everybody? Can they see you? Oh, oh my boy, oh my boy, oh my boy, oh that's a good boy, that's a good boy. I love you, I love you. You're a little stinky. You little stinky dog, because you were laying in the grass. Alright, let's go inside. Come on, let's go. Go inside. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys think I made a good decision bringing this plant into my home, or bad decision? Like I said, when I bought it, I did not know that I was going to be going into labor the next day and not being able to treat it. And I feel kind of dumb, because I should have known that, especially being on sale and sopping wet, that it was going to have some pests. I just glanced at it and I didn't treat it, and here we are a month later and I'm just now getting to it. So it probably is my own fault. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is it a good deal? Do you guys agree with how I treated it? Let me know your tips in the comment section down below if you guys have some tips for treating thrips, because I am all ears. Like I said, I've never had them and I'm horrified of them, because I hear they can be horrible, especially if they like fly to your other plants, and it's just really hard to get them under control. So at least I was smart enough to like keep this guy by himself. But I am a little bit worried, because like I said, I had him in my laundry room. He wasn't like pressed right up against the other plants, but he was sitting on a little stand in the middle of my laundry room. So, you know, if the thrips were in the adult stage, they could have flown to the other plants and gotten on them. So I just need to be preventative with those and treat them. I am gonna get ready to water them because I haven't watered them since my last video, which was over a week ago. So when I take them into my mudroom bathroom, I am just gonna spray down the leaves just to be preventative, but I'm probably gonna do that tonight a little bit later. The sun is setting, it's going down, so I'm getting ready to take Dallas on a little walk. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up if you guys liked it, or leave a comment down below. Any type of way you guys interact with my channel, it just helps it so much. Thank you so much for all your kind comments on my last video. It just makes my heart full. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to respond to those yet, but I will get to them. I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much for, I don't know, all your support and your sweet words. I just love my YouTube community or YouTube family. You guys are awesome. So make sure you have your notification bell turned on, because I am on a random upload schedule. It's not even a schedule. Why am I even saying that? I'm randomly uploading videos whenever I get the chance, and I don't know, I want to be doing them a little bit more consistently. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to, because I miss you guys. I want to be able to film, but life has just been crazy with the newborn. He's just on me 24/7, and some days are better than others depending on like if we've gotten sleep or not. And yeah, plant stuff is just at the bottom of the list. So thank you so much for being understanding and always returning. Even though I'm very inconsistent, I do appreciate it, and I love hanging out with you guys whenever I get a chance. And yeah, I just love my internet friends. So thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna be done rambling. This is it. I will see you guys soon in another video, hopefully really soon. Bye.